So our big story today is kind of a disturbing one. So we actually recently did a 3-part Rediscover Arizona series about Havasupai Falls. Now, just a couple of weeks ago, there was this terrifying incident where one of the tourists, hikers, campers, whatever you want to call it, she was attacked by one of the tribes people, allegedly. So there's a lot happening. She is okay, but we actually have the mother of the victim she's live with us right now. This is Trisha Rowan, who, like I said, is the mother of the victim. Trisha, thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
So Trisha, if you could just kind of enlighten us, when did this happen and what exactly happened? Because it was your daughter that was attacked while she was camping down there.
Yes, my daughter went on a birthday trip, a dream trip that she was planning for months to Havasupai Falls. She hiked all the way down on August 12th, and she just got to the village, and her friend whom she went on the trip with, he was a little ahead of her. She was taking pictures, but he was still, she thought, in eyesight. When she got to the bottom of the trail, it split and she wasn't exactly sure where the right direction was to go to the gift shop, where she wanted to see about getting a helicopter to go out because she didn't think she'd be able to hike it out. She saw one person. Unfortunately, it was the man who attacked her. She asked him if the gift shop was, if she was headed in the right direction. And she knew right then that she was not okay. She told me, "Ma, I knew as soon as he looked at me and his eyes were evil, I knew I was not okay." So she just said, "Thank you very much. Have a good day." And she kept walking. She felt him behind her. So she said, "It's this way, right?" Because at that point, her mind is going because something told her she wasn't okay. And she said, "Oh, what if he's sending me in the wrong direction just to get me somewhere not safe?" So she just kept, he shook it, nodded his head, and she kept moving to go towards walking to the gift shop. He came up and he just literally sliced her neck.
Sliced her neck. So he had a knife, or what was the object that he was using?
Yeah, he had a knife. He came up from behind, and she said he just came from behind her and he cut her. She started screaming, fighting for her life. He stabbed her in the hand. Thankfully, she didn't get the mule, and she had a pack on her back and a pack on her front. And he wasn't able to stab her anywhere else. And
wow.
Yeah, then in the video where the attack was taken, the Ring camera, thankfully the woman that stepped out was home on a lunch break, and her camera alerted her of the attack. So she stepped outside, and she saved my daughter's life. Because if she wasn't home, he wouldn't have stopped. The only reason he stopped is because he saw her. And I'll forever be grateful for that woman every day of my life.
I mean, we're looking at the video right now, Trisha. This is the video that you sent us. So this is the Ring doorbell video where, unfortunately, you see Alexis over on the left part of your screen being attacked and then eventually making her way into the person that lived in that home. The circumstances that you just described, though, were incredible. The fact that she was actually home, the fact that she had a Ring doorbell camera to capture this. I mean, I know the circumstances were absolutely terrible, but at the same time, like, do you feel like this was almost the best case scenario that she saved your daughter's life?
It was divine intervention. It was, like I keep saying, like, all the things. Thank God the mule didn't take the bags. Thank God the woman was home on her break. Thank God my daughter's a warrior and fought for her life. And he wasn't able to drag her like he was attempting to. There's so many things to be grateful for. And that woman is like on the top of my list, because this could have been a whole different story. This would be a different interview. And in my gut, I know that. But he is a predator. He preys on women. He's done it before. He'll do it again. He did it to a tribal woman hours before my daughter. She called me on Saturday.
Oh, wow.
A week ago Saturday now. and told me he attacked her, and she's so sorry because maybe it wouldn't have happened if she was able to get help. So yeah, I'm just, today is a tough day for me. I'm having a tough day. My daughter's scar that she has to look at every day when she looks in the mirror, that our children have to look at to be reminded of this unfathomable, horrendous experience that she had to live through. What she thought was a dream trip of a lifetime turned into a living nightmare that she needs to be reminded of every single day.
How is she doing right now, Trisha?
She's keeping busy. She's a tough girl. She's a warrior. She's a fighter. And every day, it's different. She's the kind of girl that'll just be like, oh, I'm home, I'm alive. That's all she said. I just go out. I'm home with my babies. I'm home with my family, and I'm alive. So nothing else at this point matters. That's the most important thing, and that she's so thankful for.
I mean, just hearing about this, I mean, I don't know if I've told you, Trisha, but I literally went on this trip just a couple of months ago, and it was beautiful.
Oh, wow.
It was amazing. But it was interesting. How much did you know? Because when I went down there, you kind of learn you're not allowed to take any photos of the village. You're not allowed to take any.
Of it. Yeah, she knew
Right.
that. That was
Right.
all part of what she's like. But like, when the more you do digging and the more you think about it, why can't you take pictures? You're taking all this money. Why can't you take pictures? You don't want someone to be able to see what's really going on? Because this is way bigger than Alexis, way bigger. There's 2 girls that went on this hike in June that never made it home. Nobody's talking about that. And I am I'm inundated with messages about people missing and about things that happened. This tribe, and again, I'm going to keep saying it, I don't like to put this as a whole, because most of the people that I've talked to seem genuine and wholesome and kind.
Yeah.
But the people that are running this and taking the money from the tourists, and you have to sign waivers that you can't bring protection to protect yourself from obviously predators that they know are there, because he's already done this. He was in jail for 5 years on 3 years of supervised parole, but you can't protect yourself, and they're not putting any police presence to protect the tourists, but yet they're making millions and millions every single year. Yeah. They can't have it all. They can't have both. They can't have all this money and not protect the tourists. So I don't want to hurt the people in the village, because they all seem genuinely kind, but something needs to be done. This isn't okay. But when the village was on lockdown, I'm sorry, but they were still letting tourists in when this man was still at large and not apprehended. They didn't even warn the tourists that were there while it was going on. There was FBI. All they said, oh, we're just here for flash floods, like the people they talked to. And these are all the messages I'm receiving from people that were there at that time. And like, how is that okay? Like the whole thing. And the more and more I'm just getting angry, and like, it's just greed and selfishness, with no care in the world about the people that are paying to see the beauty that they have on their land.
You know, when I was first looking into this, my wife and I, we did it together, but it was $500 for each person. Yeah, to do this camp. And every person that I've told that is shocked. And it's like, wow. And it was really interesting, just me and my wife's experience. I'm not trying to make it about me, but it was almost an ominous feeling walking through the village. You know, a lot of the people, part of the tribe, nobody's making eye contact. We did have some nice interactions with some of them, but you don't interact with many. There's an area where you go into the village, and there's this place where you can get food, or there's a market. And, you know, a lot of these people were nice. So when I heard this story myself, I was dumbfounded, and I could not believe this happened, and it was just so random. And we do know that it was this 29-year-old Taylor Nardo-Paya, who's a Havasupai tribe member. He, like you said, he was previously convicted for robbery. And like you said, he spent some time. And so this is interesting. And I also wanted to talk to you about this, Trisha. So this is the statement from the Havasupai tribe that we have right here. So it says the Havasupai tribe is devastated by the assault of a visitor in Supai on Wednesday, August 12, 2026. We want to be absolutely clear. Violence against our visitors, our tribal members, or anyone within our community is unacceptable and will not be condoned. The conduct alleged in this incident does not reflect the values of the Havasupai tribe or the respect and hospitality that our community extends to the thousands of visitors who come to our homeland each year. We are especially grateful for the tribal members who came to the victim's aid and to law enforcement in bringing the suspect to custody. I just want to get your reaction after you saw that and read that statement for the first time.
I mean, the woman, the head chairwoman, came to my daughter while she was being stitched up in the medical building. And my daughter said she was devastated. Like, she was so sad and sorry it happened. She was literally crying. My daughter said, was it real? I thought it was. I felt like it was. But now it's like, she's like, I don't know. And me, I'm at the same place. I want to say there are good people in this world. There's kind people. And the ones I've interacted with are kind. To that statement, until there's change and something's done and there's more police presence and protection for tourism, that statement's just words. Actions. You need actions. Anyone could say anything. Do something about it. Don't talk about it. Be about it.
So what are the next steps for you? What do you hope can come about this whole situation?
Well, number one priority is my daughter and her healing journey, and getting her, making sure she is mentally okay, because this is going to be a long road to recovery. You know, it's only been a week or so and a couple days. And she is, you know, we live in New York. She's going to run into somebody that resembles him, or somebody's going to come up behind her, and they're all triggers. So that's something she's going to need therapy for. My grandchildren need therapy because they're so angry. Like, how could someone do this to my mom? And I feel the same way. Like, my daughter, I feel at the moment is stronger than me, because when I look at her and that video, if you heard this, when you hear her, it's something you can never unhear. The scream, like, she screamed for her life. That is what it sounds like to scream for your life. That scream that she put out there was literally life or death. And I don't even know. She's gonna be okay. And I do hope one day in the future, I do plan on taking my entire family and have an experience so her memory isn't of this. She deserves a beautiful experience. And as a part of her journey, healing journey, we are going to go. We'll take a helicopter, we'll stay in the lodge, there's no camping. And I've told this to many, like, whoever wants to join us when that trip comes, as part of her healing journey, to give her, you know, encouragement and support, I would love it. But right now, it's just about getting her and her mental to where it needs to be for her children and herself.
I mean, Trisha,
Actually, Alexis just arrived.
Oh, she did. Okay, yeah. Let's. I
Yeah.
mean, if she's willing to talk, we'd love to ask her a couple of questions real quick.
Okay. This is Troy.
Hi, Alexis. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I mean, first and foremost, yeah. This, believe it or not, it is live. But you look great. No reason to be nervous whatsoever. Obviously, so many people are worried about you. You know, they saw the video, they heard the story, and are so concerned. How are you right now?
I'm here. I'm alive. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm, just taking it day by day, but I'm just thankful to be here. Thankful to be here to, just be alive.